Alright, hello. So we're just gonna look through some more binders, right? We look through 4 Royal Paladins binders. There's 2 Gold Paladins binders. So we'll just do a Gold Paladins, just because Gold Paladins are kind of similar to the Royal Paladins. They're kind of the same concept. So there's just 2 binders. They're actually not as big. Maybe we had some loose Gold Paladins that we never bindered up, just because we organized so many cards. We got sick of looking at Cardfight, but now that we have them all here. So, oh, where's the stick? So we got this dog here, right? Aquamarine Lion Shite, the Gold Paladin High Beast. So we got the curtain on the Legend of the Lion rises with the aquarium aquamarine roar. Oh, okay. So he's just a little dog here. He's got what? So he's an aqua dog? Aquamarine lion? Aquamarine lion. Yeah, so it's super sick. So I guess he just has some arbor, or maybe he's like a robot dog himself or something. Alright, we got the skyscrapers in the back, so I guess he's not too interesting, right? So we got the Wingo Liberator Griddian Gold Paladin. So this is a new item. Can you master it? So he's a gnome. So it says he's a gnome actually. So he is actually pretty small. So are these his legs? Arbor? What are those? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so they just made his legs really huge out in the front for some reason. And those are his legs going back. There's his chest piece arbor, right? So he has his sword out. So it looks like he's just a gnome that's sitting here with his sword out. So his sword looks pretty sick. Maybe it's expelling some type of magical glow or something. Looks like some electric. And in the back, there's a whole bunch of rocks flying in the back. Yeah, we could just see rocks. Just some rocks right there. We can see rocks right there. Those are just rocks that are coming up from the ground. It's maybe from when he swung the sword. And then we got this one. Bashagral, the Gold Paladin High Beast. So he says, the faithful dog will repay its debt of gratitude even if its body is broken. So another dog. Just like the Royal Paladins, they would put their dogs out decked in armor, except the Gold Paladins might, I guess, favor more gold colors. So they gave their dog a weapon over here. So he has the sword. So there's nothing in the back. He's just running. Oh, looks like he scratched the wall a little bit there. So they're not going to like that when they check that out. They're going to be like, Pascal, did you scratch up the cement again? So we got Crun, the Gold Paladin High Beast. So a great high dog shows flashes of greatness as a puppy. So he's got a sword in his mouth, right? Is that just like a small dagger? Oh, so he's such a small puppy. He looks like such a small dog. Look at how small that puppy is. They got the blue fur, blue and white fur. That looks super sick. Holding the dagger in his mouth. He's got his Gold Paladin armor on. We can see the trees in the background. Trees in the background over here. And the sun is gleaming down on the right hand side, and the sun is gleaming off of his dagger. Alright, looks like there's just trees in the background. I don't see anything secret hidden. No. Alright, so Crimson Lion Cub Criff Gold Paladins. He's a human. So he says, I swear that I will catch up someday. So he's maybe trying to catch up to somebody. He's trying to catch up to someone. And he says he has a... So is that his weapon? Is that his sword? Looks like that would be his sword right there. So he'd have his helmet on. The red and gold. So I guess Gold Paladins favor gold and red. Gold and red is their color. There's just mountains in the background. That was just something flying. Oh, leaves. Yeah, we could tell. We could see one leaf right here. So there's just leaves flying in the background. Yeah, there's the end of a leaf right there. So there's him. Is that a tail or something? Is he a Draco Knight? Oh, I'm not sure. But we have the Dangle, the Gold Paladin, the High Beast. So with a flash of the steel fangs, it is time for the showdown. So he's super sick. He's just a dog in armor. He doesn't need a sword, right? That's what we imagine dogs doing, right? Dogs just run up to you and then they bite you and then they bite your arm off and then you're good. They don't need swords or anything, but some of them do. So super sick armor. There's nothing happening in the background. He's just running really, really fast. And then another dog here. We got Dantigol, the Gold Paladin, the High Beast. So he says, the claws of the steel will rake a certain victory. So his steel claws are super sick, right? They're glowing blue. Glowing blue. He's got more claws in the back, more claws in his second foot there. Maybe there's rocks in the background. So the Gold Paladins seems to show them out in a field or a mountainy area, and there's always rocks flying around everywhere. So besides that, is there anything? No, it doesn't look like there's anything super secret. Looks like he's just, is there a base down there? Maybe you can see the opening to a base down there or something. We can see a door right there. There's another door right there. Are those like sparks flying? Those red things? There's sparks all over the card. Sparks flying all over the card. Probably from when he slashed the ground. Oh, there we go. There's a super sick card. So we found the anime girl. Elixir Liberator, Gold Paladin, so she's an elf. So it says that Elixir's fragrance is said to smell like the flower gardens of paradise. So she's a healer. So she has super sick healing robes on. Those are just a healing aura around her, baby. That a swirling blue color. So is it coming out of anything? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, there's some healing salve up here. All right. So she just has it in this cup here. It looks like there's some flowers maybe coming out of it. Yeah, there is flowers. So as we follow the healing salve all the way down, we can see there's flowers going all the way through the water. Some flowers right there falling. It looks like here's where the flowers end. And then it keeps swirling down around. Looks like there's some like crystal caverns here, maybe. Oh, there's skyscrapers in the back, right? We see lots of skyscrapers in the back there. Yeah, so overall, that's a pretty sick card. Pretty sick. That one's actually really good. That's like one of the better cards. So here we go. We got him here. So we got Elixir similar Gold Paladin. So a truly good medicine is soft on the tongue. So he has a unicorn. So is that just his belt? Or is that unicorn that he's summoning? Truly good medicine is soft on the tongue, so he's a healer. Gold Paladin Elf, Elixir Summoner. Is he summoning that unicorn? That's not just his belt, is it? We can't really make out what this picture is. So he has his black arbor there, right? The black legs. He has a super sick loincloth on the front. Black and gold. And he's summoning a unicorn or something. Looks like he has the blue healing mist anyways. And then he has the robes, and in the back we can see the sun beaming through the cathedral windows, by the looks of it. And then we got, what? Flame of Victory, Gold Paladin. So he's a salamander. So I will grab victory with my flame. So he looks super sick. Look at the super sick sword, right? It's like a fire sword. He's got the shield over there, baby. Got the red and gold. So I guess Gold Paladins is gold and red. It's got the Gold Paladin's trademark arbor, right? Chest piece, arbor, and flowing red hair. And in the back, it looks like just the mountains. Yep, Gold Paladin's out in the mountains, rocks flying. No, there's no rocks flying. So those aren't birds or anything. Those are just sparks. Alright, then her. So here's another good card, right? The anime girl, Foresight Courier, Gold Paladin, human. Foresight Courier. So bringing in a new customer. So I guess she's kind of the same thing. He does fire, she does fire. So where is that fire coming from? Is this like a lantern? Oh, so it looks like this is a lantern here actually. So there's a lantern that was lit that maybe had a fire in it. Then she's pulling the fire out of the lantern and then trying to redirect it somewhere. Oh, there's a bird coming out. So we can see here, we can see the left wing of the bird, we can see the right wing of the bird. And then there actually is some type of a fire bird coming out of the lantern. Huh, super sick. So there's actually something hidden in this picture. Let's see, is there anything else or is that it? She's just in some cage up above. We can see the windows of the skyscraper in the back. We can see the clouds up in the sky. So maybe she's in some elevator. She's in some elevator by the looks of it. Yeah, so the cool hidden bird. And we got this one, right? Fortune Liberator, Gold Paladin, Sif Kaban, Follow B. So she has the super sick arbor on. And what is that? She has her one hand open there. Oh, she has the seraph rings, right? Seraph means that she's a fairy. So what is this thing? She's a draw stand trigger. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's her hand right there, right? So her hand is reaching down. There's the handle of this. So this is just might be like some strange staff or something. I think it just looks so big just because she's pointing it directly at the camera. So it's directly in front of the camera. So the staff top looks bigger than it actually should be. But I guess this is just some type of staff that she's holding. Alright, and then just all the buildings in the background. She's alright. Alright, then is that a bunny girl? Maybe. Oh, it is. Okay. So we got the greeting drummer, Gold Paladin. So she's a human bunny. Boom, awake yet? Pretty sure she was anyways, right? Those bunny ears, one bunny ear, two bunny ears. Yep, she's a bunny girl. Alright. So she has, what? Stockings and boots. She has a black furry skirt. She has the gold paladin arbor, and that would be the shield, I guess. That's her shield right there. So there's her hand right up there. Or is that her weapon? I think that's her weapon. Because she has it attached there, right? So we can see there's her hand, her arm going up. There's her hand right there. And you can see this rope is attached to this. So she's not actually using it as a shield. It seems more like a weapon. I just wonder if it has like bladed edges or something. Looks like it. And then what is this hand? What is that hand doing? Not 100% sure how you would do that. How you'd use that weapon. Huh. So she just swing that thing around. We'll probably move on to the next card, right? But she's super sick bunny girl you could add to your collection. And then we got another dog. So we got a Wingo Liberator, the Gold Paladin High Beast. So let's play Boar. So he's a super sick. So he looks more like the Royal Paladins, but I guess there's so much gold in here. Maybe he could be a Gold Paladin. He just doesn't have the red, right? So he's got the super sick gold and blue arbor at the shoulder pads, at the arbor, and the habit. And, oh, update. So we got some swirling blue coming in the back. So he's not a healer, he's just a stand. So what's in the back? Okay, that just looks like the stair is wrecked. So that's just like a hole in the stairs. Looks like there's some building there with some pillars, maybe some ancient Rome. Yeah, there's a big huge pillar right there. Another big huge pillar right there. So it looks like he's walking through Rome at this point. Alright, looks like he's flying through the clouds. Knight of Blue Skies, Shannock, the Gold Paladin human. So he says, it is extremely difficult to predict or avoid an attack from directly above. Alright, so he's probably jumped way up, and then he's probably way up in the clouds, and then he's coming down from above. So he's got the super sick classic gold paladin armor, I guess. He's got a blue cape. Blue cape. So I guess they could be red or blue, right? He's got two weapons. He's got one dagger up here. He's got one dagger up here. And it's got that's probably just swirling of the wind going around because he's going so quick. And you can see the clouds are parted. Not sure what the gold flakes are. So you can see the sun beaming down. So that's pretty super sick. So he's just jumping down. We can see he's parting the clouds, and he's moving so quick that the clouds are separated. Alright, he's a super sick. So we got Knight of Forceful Fight, Nadine's Gold Paladin, Hubin. So she's got the red, alright, Gold Paladin red. She's got the red arbor on, and she's got some type of mace weapon. Yeah, something like that. Looks like there's some type of mace head. There'd be some spikes. So we got the Gold Paladin armor. Oh, in his other hand, he's got another weapon. He's got some type of a javelin or spear in the other one by the looks of it. So he uses two different weapons. Is that the... yeah, they do look completely different, right? Oh no, maybe they're the same. Alright, so it is just some javelin type weapons. So it's not actually a mace. It just cuts off on the picture. Over here, you can see, here's pretty much where the cut off, right? But it does actually extend further. So it is just some big long, like a sword or spear type weapon. And in the back, yeah, something. Can't really find too much. And then here's the other card. So we got Liberator, Blessing with Arrow Angel, Gold Paladin Angel. So she's super sick. She's just so bright. Says, Gloria, Gloria. Ah, now is a time of blessing. So she's the blue gold paladin. Blue and gold. Got the super sick arbor there, right? She's got the angel feathers because she is a feather. And she has 2 different weapons. She has or is that a bow? A bow and an arrow. Alright, yep. And she has some things on her head. Some little things on her head. Crown. So she has a bow in her left hand, and she has an arrow in her right hand. So when she's ready to attack, she'll be pretty much ready to draw her bow. So it's not like the other ones where they had their bow drawn already. So this guy down here, Little Fighter Crun, Gold Paladin Giant, says, with overflowing emotions, I slowly clench my fists. So these are like blades coming up. We can see like one blade in the back there. They're connected to the chains. So I guess his weapon of choice is 2 small blades attached to chains. So that's super sick. He has the purple arbor, and he has a cloth. Some cool shoulder pads, green hair, and we see skyscrapers in the background, which is usually the Royal Paladins. And we got this guy here. So Gold Paladin Human. So he says, player of the Holy Pipe, Gurley. Says, how was the awakening song? And he has the trumpet there, right? So there's a bunch of musical notes. So he's another musical player. We've seen a couple of cards with this. Musical notes everywhere. There's a building right there, right? We can see the windows in the building. Musical notes. So are these just pieces of paper where he wrote his song on? So besides that, I don't think there is too much, right? There's just some buildings in the back, and he's just playing his instrument, trumpet, whatever that is. Player of the Holy Pipe. Alright. Oh, and they're riding a Ladybug. So I guess the Gold Paladins and the Royal Paladins ride bugs. We've seen the bugs on the Royal Paladins mostly. So riding Rookie. The first step to becoming a knight that soars through the sky. Alright. So the first step is to find a Ladybug that's bigger than you, that you could actually hope to fly. So it shows some feathers or flowers in the top left. So it looks like he's maybe flying through the forest. Doesn't seem to be too much hidden in the background, right? So he has his gold paladin armor legs, his gold paladin chest piece armor. Is that another sword? No, it's just his hand. Or is that a sword? No, it's just his... What is that? His one hand is open there, and he has one sword there. Not sure what his other hand is doing. Alright, he's super sick though, right? He's just riding a Ladybug, and he has a sword. And we got this one. We got the Rune Bar Gold Paladin High Beast. So he says Gold Paladins will always heed the call of the allies. So he's super sick. He has the Gold Paladin armors. He doesn't need a sword or anything, right? He would just be a dog that comes up and bites you. So it looks like this place is a bit more ruined down. Looks like a run down place. Oh, those are the shoulder pads. Alright, so he doesn't have any flames or anything. That's just his armor, right? There's no flames. That's just his armor. Just looks like it. Cool, we might go through most of this book in one episode. Speeder Hound, Gold Paladin's High Beast. Says soldiers appreciate speediness. So here's another dog. So he's armored out. He's running on like one of the walkways, maybe along the upper levels of these skyscrapers. We definitely see a whole bunch of skyscrapers in the back. You can see he has his arbor. So I guess a lot of these dogs are looking the same. Pretty much repeating ourselves just because we're saying there's the dog with the arbor. There's the other dog with the arbor. Pretty much every dog's going to be wearing arbor. So we got the Steel Blade Liberator Arlia, the Gold Paladin. So he says, oh you who are impressed, now is the time that you shall be liberated. So he's jumping up, and there's the skyscrapers in the back, right? So got the clouds in the sky, maybe. And does he have a weapon in his hand? Yeah, so it looks like he needs both hands to actually wield this weapon. So he's a critical trigger. So is it just a big axe or mace? Can't really see the full weapon. Maybe it's actually a scythe. Too bad you can't see a little bit of it coming over here, right? So all we could really see is just the top of it. So it could be like a scythe. That'd be our guess. Looks like he's a blue gold paladin. He's got the blue and gold armor. He's got the cape or skirt. Alright, so he's super sick. And we got this guy. So the Strike Liberator, gold paladins. Says, break. So there's not too much in the background, right? He's just jumping in. He's got the blue gold armor. He's got the goggles or visors. Right, red hair. And then he's, this is his weapon over here, imagine, right? And the back, it's just completely blocked out. Can't see anything in the back. So then we got this one, the Stronghold of the Black Chains Hole, gold paladin. So he says, the black chains that will smash the enemy and raise fighting spirits of their own troops. He's super sick. Or should we just end the video, right? We're pretty much done this binder. This binder's almost done. How many was in here? There's even less cards in here. 3-4 pages. We'll just go through these two cards here. So we got Stronghold of the Black Chains Horror, gold paladin human. So he says, the black chains that will smash the enemy and raise the fighting spirits of our own troops. So he's super sick, right? He has that super sick artwork in the back. So that's actually pretty sick. Look back there, maybe in the background. So you can't really see too much except for this one structure. And in the back, it doesn't look like there's too many. It looks like it's mostly mountains. Maybe just some higher pillars or something. And it looks like his weapon of choice is the big long chains. So he actually uses both of his hands to use the chain. So one of his hands is holding the handle of the chain. Chain comes out. His other hand is helping direct the chain further. And then where does it go from there? Does it go back here, maybe? Back here. And then where does it go? Something like that. Is there anything on the end of the chain? That's what we're trying to find. Here's the end of the chain. Alright, here's the end of the chain. So, what does that mean? So it just looks like a really hot end of the chain. Looks like maybe the end of the chain's on fire or something. Maybe it's expelling some type of flame, like a flamethrower or a torch. So that's super sick. I think we like the background mostly. And then we got this dog here, right? This is on this page. Yeah, last card on this page. So we end with Wingo Liberator, the Gold Paladin, the High Beast. So he says, come on, let's search for a new future together. So I think he's like Buster Blader's dog. Buster Blader's main dog. Pretty sure that is. Pretty sure Wingo is Buster Blader's dog. Something like that. So he's got this super sick gold paladin armor. He's got the blue gold paladin armor. So he's got the super sick blue and white. So we've seen the younger dog with blue and white. Is it the same dog or is that a different dog? We'd have to put them together to find out. But in the back, it's just buildings by the looks of it. He's just standing on some end of the platform. Can't really see too much out there. Yeah, looks like he's just, you can't really tell what's happening in the back. Like he could even be like on top of some ship that's flying in the sky, right? If you just see clouds up there and then just gray structures in the back. Yeah, but he's a Wingo Liberator of the Gold Paladins.